13th-ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Offense set on first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. Picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. BYU lines up quickly. Quarterback checking off. Scanning the field, it's Retzlaff. Got his man. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
BYU with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. He makes the connection. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Snags it over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Gets away from one. Trying to get to it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick touch pass to the receiver. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, in third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's going to pass. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougar! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense defense go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
This time he's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Braxton. He's right on target.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there, they're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Using the quick game.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. Touchdown, Herd! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Uncorks one. He's got it. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Release to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, BYU! A great catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just 9 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if they try to get another one. On the run, it's Turner. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. BYU right back to the line. They're going to throw it again. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the right. Running toward the tape. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
On first and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Retzlaff. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Steps away to find some room. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
After that incompletion on third and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on fourth down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a two-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Going up top on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
This is an offense that obviously practices two-minute situations, but they're not executing it right now, and I don't like the play call. You got to be throwing to the sticks, or you got to be throwing to the sideline so guys can get out of bounds.
On fourth down, going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Motion from the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Retzlaff. Quick strike complete. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
They're strong and they're scrawl. Defensive tackles, they're scrawl. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
They'll send out the kicker here. That is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. First down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Gets it out fast. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout is called with just a single second left. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. A strong